I am out sick. Sorry about that. So today you're going to have to make up the lab that you didn't get a chance to finish on Friday because you ran out of time. So it's called the Properties of Water Inquiry Lab, and Miss Sandine should be handing that out to you soon. You're going to do this with your table group, and all the supplies you need are on the back table, back center table, and it should be just a clear plastic cup with a bunch of random junk in it. It looks like junk. And so using that random junk, we're going to be doing an inquiry lab. So this is a lab where I did not give you the procedure for the lab. You have to answer those background questions. I already gave you a purpose, but you are designing the procedure. So we know that cohesion is a property of water in which water sticks to itself. Water sticks to water. Adhesion is a property of water where water sticks to other things. And then polarity is a property of water that allows it to dissolve other polar substances or hydrophilic substances. So using just the supplies in your cup, you're going to need to show me how you can show that these properties of water actually happened. So go ahead and take your cup and gently tip out all of the supplies onto the center of your table, and then go fill up your cup with water at any of the sinks, and then come back to your table, and then using those things, write out the steps. Step 1, I took some water. Step 2, I poured it on the table and made a giant puddle. Step 3, I added a quarter cup of sugar. Step 4, I stirred it around. If I didn't give you any sugar, but if that had been part of your procedure, maybe that's how you demonstrate polarity, the fact that water can dissolve things. So you write out the steps here, and then you draw what happened. Or if you are really horrible at drawing, you could just describe what you saw. You do that for each of these 3 water properties, and then on the back you have to explain why that happened. So why did that show polarity instead of the other 2? Well, I could talk about the fact that the sugar dissolved into the water and you can't see it anymore. So it must mean that both water and sugar are polar. And then once you're done doing all 3 of yours, go find another group who's also done and compare and contrast. What did they do that was maybe different than what you did? Did everybody do the exact same experiment? And if so, did they get the exact same results? And then the last part, if you were to do this lab again, what else would you want to try? All of that is part of the lab report, so don't skip any parts, please. And then make sure everybody's name and last initial is on there, and then make sure block 1 is also written on the top. And then you are going to need to hand that in today. You're not going to have a ton of time, so please work quickly.